how's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Exhaust State Comics. I'm Justin, and here just going to do a small review and recap and a haul from everything that happened over at Heroescon 2019. That was in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a Comic Con. It's comics. So, if you've been hungry, as it were, for a con that was just comics, that's Heroescon. So definitely check it out if you can. But before I get started, it's just great to be back, making another video here. So really appreciate everybody with the support last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week, I guess. Well, they all run together. Ran an auction, had a lot of people show up for that. So big thanks to everybody for showing up for that. And, you know, we like to hope we can get back on schedule here with some videos for everybody. Sunday Morning Comics should be coming back as a regular. So, you know, set your alarms and your clocks for that. Because Sunday Morning Comics, that's where it's at, as it were. But if you have not been to Heroescon, you don't know what it is, you should definitely go check out the guest list. I'll put a link in the description below. Just to see the amount of artists, creators, indie creators, like just everything was there. It was you get tongue tied. You get so excited talking about it. It was a great time. Big shout out to Comically Flawed, who masterminded going and was like, "You're coming." I was like, "All right, let's go." So was able to get the magical press pass, as it were. So this will be, you know, big thanks to the people running Heroescon. I think it was done really well. There was only like one signing issue where. And it was just bad timing, basically, and, you know, bad luck with people at the beginning of the line having so many books to be signed and things like that. So, you know, things happen. But as a whole, I think everybody had a good time. It was a great just venue for it. You know, it was a massive convention center right there in Charlotte, right beside like the NASCAR Hall of Fame. So if you got other family that's into that, you can like dump them off there and go to the con next year. You know. I think they already put up the date. I think it's the same thing, like June 14th through 16th, something like that, of 2020. So definitely, like I said, check it out if you can. It's a lot of fun. You know, like I said, the venue was great. Large convention center. Half of the floor is vendors, and when I'm saying vendors, I mean in comic book vendors. There were very, very few, like, you know, less than 10. I would say less than 10 actual vendors there. It seemed. That were selling things not comics, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a couple toys, there was a woodwork guy who made some awesome like long boxes, short boxes that you could like, you know, have anywhere and they would just look like great furniture. So there were a couple of those type things, but not many. Like I said, the vast majority of everything that was going on there was comic book focused. You also had CBC and CBCS both there with massive booths, so you get your witness stuffs and everything done just because of the sheer amount of legendary creators, you know, that were there. So it was a lot of fun just talking to them, getting prints and things like that. As you can see, we'll just start off with this one as it's sitting back here. I did pick up a slab book, and, you know, my strategy for this con wasn't to go fill runs and things like that. I was just going to look and find books that I don't normally see, things like that, right? Filling in runs and things like that. That's part of what I normally do. That's something I'm gonna keep in my normal sphere of running around and looking for books. But, you know, like I said, I wanted to take advantage of this as seeing books that I hadn't seen in a while. Or books that I'd forgotten about, things like that. But, of course, I did want this. I've got a few of these Phantom variants now. Sorry for the glare. But, yeah, 9.8 CBCS. Awesome. Just white. No off-white, no nothing. Just white. So, this is Thor issue 8 from volume something I don't remember. But this is the one where Jane Foster is actually revealed to be Thor. So... cool, just, you know, cool cover. Like I said, I have the Silk 2 and the Silk 3. Silk 3 is Black Cat, but have those. Need to get the Spider-Gwens and a couple others. Don't need them all, but I would like to get a few more of them. Just as a random thing to kind of collect, you know what I'm saying? Before I go any further, and we get into all this good stuff, everybody make sure you check us out on Thursday night over on JLS Comics for Thursday's Comic Conversation. That's always a fun time. You know, We do, all things comic related. Any news that's broke during the week, things like that, we'll definitely bring that up. So definitely come check that out. There's a link in the description. That's Thursday nights at 8:30. And so that's good fun stuff. All right, continuing on with other books I got. What else? Oh man, wait, I left something. Something's off camera. We're not gonna go get it. You're just gonna have to trust me when I say how cool it is. All right, so we'll just start off with some awesomeness here. We got a Michael Turner cover. It's a variant for the Ultimates 3, issue number 2. Look at that. Look at that. Without glare. That's sick. That's crazy. Thor is all jacked up in that one. Like, he been taking some HGH like crazy. Or maybe it's some, like, AGH. I don't know. We got Ascension, issue number 1. And I was fooled because I already have this cover. I thought it was the cover that I didn't have. So, hey, I got a second one. Oh, this is awesome. This was back when he was called Dave Finch. Before he decided to go by David. That's so awesome. And, what is this? This is a special edition. A special edition. So that makes it super cool, right? Chromium cover. Special edition chromium cover. It's like a super double there. I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's Gen 13. Oh yeah, there's so much glare you'll never be able to see it because it's so chromiumed. Gen 13 fun. So right there, what do we have? We had Michael Turner, David Finch, and J. Scott Campbell. So what could this book be? It's not what you think it is. But wait, what is this one? It's not. It's the promo. I think this one came. I'm pretty sure this is the one that came with the toy. So I did not have this one. So saw it at a good price compared to the prices of an actual like real 337. Holy crap! Those have skyrocketed. As far as like, there were, I don't even want to say how much they were because it's ridiculous. But again, you're at a con, everything's kind of marked up a bit or at its premium price. You know what I'm saying? Deals have to be gotten as far as like buying in bundles and asking for a discount, things like that. Pull a stack of books, add it up, and then offer an amount and see if they go for it. Things like that. You just don't want to insult anybody, So be respectful of your offers, of your offerings. All right, next up we got this is the variant. This is like the Crate and Claim Forbidden Comics variant. Was it Forbidden? What is it? Ooh. It is Frankie's Comics. Sorry, Frankie's Comics. Sorry about that. I got their lanyard. I was the first one to buy a lanyard. But New Agents of Atlas. This is the silk cover. I think this is amazing. I kind of want to get this slabbed, so I might do that. This is a great cover, and it's in great shape. So super happy with this book. Glad to get it. Picked up another Spider-Man, just kind of going on, like getting my all my Spider-Man suit books. So picked up issue 650, going into, I think this is like part 3 of Big Time. But we got the stealth suit here. Awesome stealth suit. Some of these books you've probably already seen if you follow me on Instagram. Exalt State Comics on there. So, you get a little preview before I get the videos up sometimes. I'm going to hold that book for a minute. This is a book that I got in trade from Comically Flawed. Traded him a Venom that I don't remember, but he really wanted it. So that's awesome. And I really wanted this, so that's awesome. This is Daredevil issue number 27. Oh yeah. So we got another Daredevil coming, and there's a story with it also. So don't worry. All right. So Daredevil 27 in great shape, presents well. A little bit of wear, a little bit of roll, a little bit of good stuff right here. A little bit of good stuff right there. I'm telling you what. All right. Next up, a book that I've just been meaning to get. But locally, this book has been marked up for some reason. I don't know why. I think because there was talk of like something happening with the character. I don't even know what's going I don't remember, actually. I know they relaunched the book. But this is Witchblade, issue number 1. Now, I'll tell you what I got this one for. This was $10. This was $10 in one of those long boxes, and it was like in a Michael Turner section. So he's got like the old school signature here back in the day with the Michael Turner. That's awesome. But locally, I've seen this book $20 to $40, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to get a copy of it, right? But I didn't feel that it was worth that. So finding it for $10 in really good shape. There's only like one little indentation that I saw or something. I mean, nothing color breaks or anything like that. So easily pressable if that's your thing. All right, continuing on. A book that I forgot until I was flipping through and saw it, and I was like, that's coming home with me. Gen 13, issue number 1. This was the regular series, one of the variants, like the homage or kind of swipe, I guess you would say, for Pulp Fiction. So, had to get it. Roxy on the cover there. A book, probably a cover you couldn't get anymore. I don't know if the cigarette's actually lit, but they probably wouldn't do that anymore. All right. And then I got a first appearance. Actually, we got 2 first appearances. One's still coming up. Don't worry. All right. To finish off my Flash Thompson gets the Venom Symbiote series here. Picked up his first appearances there, that 654 and 654.1. So grab those. So now I had to pick up the Secret Avengers, issue 23. First Agent Venom. So had to get this one. Again, it's in really good shape. So I was very happy to get it for the price I did, which was only like $20. So not that bad considering that it's probably going to jump. And it's like I said, it's one of those books that I hadn't seen around, and I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I needed it for what I was doing with Amazing Spider-Man. So, okay, continuing on. We got a Wonder Woman. Now, it's signed by Jenny Frison. Jenny Frison was awesome. Talked to her for a little bit on Friday. Then went back on Saturday, the next day, because I picked up a Storyfolio, a Red Sonja Storyfolio that she did the outside cover and inside cover for. Excuse me. So I had her sign this book. Now, with Wonder Woman, or any Jenny Frison book that you get signed, or anything that you want to get signed by her, it's very difficult to like pick, as it is with most artists and things like that, writers, whatever. Writers may be easier because you're attached to a story. Yeah. But covers, like Jenny Frison's been doing Wonder Woman since, the 20s? Like issue 20 something, I want to say. Maybe before that. I don't even remember. But, so you have a massive library of just Rebirth Wonder Woman to pick from. And that's not going off of, like, her other books that she's done. Like there's those beauty covers and things like that. Comicfrontline got several books signed by her, so jealous there. Okay. To go along with that, we're going to save one book for the last. It's the last. But I did get 2 Jenny Frison prints, and these are probably going to glare like crazy. So glare it up. Oh, it kind of works. All right, we can see the screen, but whatever. So we got the Spider-Gwen. Awesome. And she signed down here in the corner. Awesomeness. And then, this one, which I don't remember what cover that was for. I don't remember, but I saw it, and it was perfect, so I had to grab this one. Also signed down the bottom. So, again, big thanks to Jenny Frison. She's super, super nice. So, if you want to have anything signed by her, or she's a con near you, I would definitely recommend it. Now, the last print that I got here was a Mike Zeck print, Daredevil 241. Oh, yeah. Signed by the man himself. I just thought this was super awesome. This needs to go up back on the wall or something. We can just fight glare balls. Oh, man, if I do, whatever. You try to, like, miss glare, and it finds you, and you mess around, and there's no glare at all. So, amazing. Amazing and fantastic. So, basically, the sum of the story is go to Heroescon, or look at Heroescon, and if you see a con near you that is similar, go to that because you will have a good time as a comic collector. If you are going to look for comic books, if you're going to get things signed, you want things witnessed, things like that, Heroescon's definitely the place to go. I had a great time, and I'll definitely I'll definitely go next year. Definitely already planning it, right? So that's what I'm saying. I want to go next year for sure. Find some more stuff like this. This was probably... Wait, I didn't show this one book because I set it to the side. Okay, one more. All right. Another one of those random, like, 90s books. 90s. It's solid gold, baby. It's Wildcats #1, signed by Jim Lee. Oh my god, it's gold. Oh my god, it's gold. Look at all that gold. Gold! I saw it on Friday and did not get it. And I thought about it, like, Friday night. I was like, I need that book. I need it. I need it in my collection to go with all my Wildcats, who apparently have a crap ton of doubles of Wildcats. So if you need some Wildcats, I should probably sell some. For like $1? I don't even know. So, I don't know. I just thought this was super cool. It's 90s image awesomeness at its best. Like the just complete and utter over-the-topedness of that. So, I felt I got that at a good price. There was 2 vendors that had that book. One vendor had it at this price, and he had like 2 more, I think. And then another vendor, just around the corner from them, had the book also. But they had it unsigned, which I thought was weird because I thought they were all signed. But it was unsigned, and it was $15 more. So yeah, there was that. So I did not get that one. Yeah, that one. All right. And the last book I got, which again, I say this is my steal of the show, because I've pulled this book out and looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and I can't figure out why they sold it so cheap, other than the fact that this top loader collects dust like crazy. Good gosh almighty. Whatever. This book completes a massive, massive run of books that I have. This is also a first appearance of a character who's epically tied to one of my favorite characters. I don't know if you could tell what I'm talking about here, but it's Daredevil 133, the first appearance of Bullseye. This was the last book that I was missing to complete Daredevil 100 through today. Through this week, because issue 7 of the current run just came out. So now I only have like 1 through 99 to fill in. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, the the top... What do I have for the first issues? I have 6, and I have 9, and I have 10. So I have the expensive books left at the very beginning, and then as you get up closer to 100, they're not that bad. So hopefully this year, or I'll give myself a full year from Heroescon to Heroescon. I'm gonna try to finish that run with maybe only having like the top 3, like 1 through 3 left. You know, something like that. I think that is a highly viable goal. So yeah, like again, I still don't understand why this was so cheap. I'm not complaining about it. I got it at a great deal, I feel. Other booths had it for double, triple the price that I paid. So super, super excited to have this one. Complete that Daredevil awesomeness run. And now, like I said, I'm so close. I'm so close to actually finishing and having a complete Daredevil run, which realistically is pretty crazy. That's a lot of books. That's every book, every main series. I'll say every main series. I probably got like minis and things like that also. But just focused on the main series from 1963 to now. There's been, what, a year and a half total where there wasn't a Daredevil title or something along those lines. They only took like small breaks here and there to create, for volume switches and creative team switches. There wasn't a lot of time over the course of his 50 years basically of being around. Yeah. 60? Yeah, somewhere there. So, or what is it, like 80 years of Marvel? Is that the thing that's going on now? I mean, Daredevil was right there at the beginning. So, again, super excited to have this one in my collection. Finish off that massive part. Now I just have to worry about the low numbers. So, no big deal. And this is, again, my steal of the show. Steal of the show! That Daredevil 27 over here. This is pretty sweet too, though. Notice that I only got like one. Oh, okay, I got 2 Thor books, 2 Daredevil books. Okay, it worked out. Whole bunch of Image stuff. But again, great show, Heroescon. Definitely check it out if you can. If you're in the area next year, if you want to make plans, I'd say definitely do it. It's fun. There's a lot of comics. There's a lot of artists. There's a lot of writers. There's a lot of colorists, inkers, letterers, creators, indie creators. Like, just so much good stuff. I got 8 issues of a Korean. It's like Korean war sagas from back in the day, like Dynasty. Korea, all the Korean stuff. Man, I just thought it was cool. The guy, like, I don't know, he was a really good salesman. He got me. So, checking these out. Gonna see how it is. Interior art, you say? Does it have it? It does. And it doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. So, checking this out. You never know what you're going to find when you're walking around a con, or somebody's going to sell a book to you and or give you their pitch, and you're just like, all right, I'm in. That sounds cool. You know, I had just been watching some crazy stuff like Feudal Japan a few days before, so it just happened, you know. Fate, as it were. So that's it, everybody. That's the haul and review of Heroescon. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do that kind of fun stuff. If you haven't already, check out Comic Booked ED at the end of there. So comicbooked.com. We've always got new articles going up. I put up the new comics list every Monday, so you know what's going to be in the shop on Wednesday when you head in there. If you're like me and until recently didn't have a pull list, that was the main way I made sure I got everything each week. Pull list has definitely helped. So I'll do another video soon talking about that, as I did make us change to a different comic book store, which makes me feel like I'm cheating on my old comic book store still. It's very weird. It's a very weird feeling. But it is what it is. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and stick around. We'll be back with some more stuff very, very soon as I stumble over my words. And check us out on Sunday for Sunday Morning Comics, where what topic will we have this week? I don't even know. But we're probably going to be looking at a whole bunch of books. So, have a good one. Have a great weekend.